Good morning, everybody. It is Saturday, October 8th, and we're wearing orange because it's the youth hunt. So we're going to go out this morning, see if Evan can get it done with the new 223. We're going to sit in the outhouse, and we'll give you a time and temperature check out there about daylight. Time and temperature check. It's about 6:45 on Saturday, October 8th. First morning of the youth hunt. Evan and I are sitting in the outhouse overlooking the food plots, hoping to get an opportunity this morning. It's only about 35 or 40 degrees. Don't know exactly, but there's a pretty good frost on the ground. So, and there's virtually no wind this morning. So, hopefully we get an opportunity. We're locked and loaded. Excited. Okay, put it on his shoulder, bud. Yep, shoot him. Hit him again, hit him again, hit him again, again. Put it right on his shoulder. You got him, you got him, you got him. You got him, you got him. Just watch, just watch. Just watch. Just watch. Okay, he's going into the woods. He went right behind that bush. We're just gonna wait it out.
20 minutes later.
Get ready, get ready. Down. All right, guys, 715 Outdoors here, and we are in the stand. I didn't even have time to do a time and temperature check because we sat down in the box here and there was a small buck bedded right in the food plot that had no clue we were here. Got shooting at it, got 2 shots off at him. I'm sure Evan got it. I've been texting with my friend Austin, who has tracking dogs, and we were sitting here kind of debating if we wanted to take up the track ourselves or just wait. Austin's about 2.5 hours away. So he is going to, we were kind of hemming and hawing about that. And then while I'm texting back and forth with him, a small doe came out into almost the exact same spot. And we're talking like a 50-yard broadside shot. And so Evan got several shots at that deer. She actually ran toward us and took off down the lane into the woods, and we didn't see either of the deer go down. So the next video here, the next segment is probably going to be Austin getting here with the dogs and seeing if we can recover both of these deer. The reality is, it's hard to say how hard a deer is hit. They're incredibly tough. They're incredibly tough animals. So we're gonna sit here for at least the next hour because we don't want to risk bumping either one of them and screwing up the tracks for the dogs. So we'll see where it goes, guys. So dumb me, Evan, you tell the story. What happened? What did you see? What do you remember about everything?
So about 50 yards away at the bush, and I didn't see him at first, but then I saw.
When did you see him? When did you see him though?
What do you mean when?
Like, when did you notice him? Because I saw him first. When did you find? Because I was trying to point him out to you.
Like 2 minutes later, about, and
right, when he was standing up, right?
Yeah.
Like he shook his head and then just suddenly stood up. He was behind a bush.
That's where I found him. He's directly broadside, so I got a perfect shot of him.
Yep.
And once I shot him, he ran to our left.
And showed us the other side of his shoulder. Yep. And then you got a shot at that one. That's where I think you hit him hard. I think you got him good there. But then he took off across the other food plot and he went into the woods. So we don't know. We didn't see either of these deer go down. So then what happened a half hour later?
So a doe just walked up to the right of the food plot and came up to the middle of the bush. Kind of to the bush right in the middle of the food plot. Kind of broadside, so I was waiting for her to go to give me a little bit easier of a shot.
Yep.
And so once I got a shot of her, she kind of curved to the left and then to the right towards us.
Yeah, I mean,
so
she came.
I took like 5 shots, but I think I only hit like about 3 of them.
Yep.
And she went down into the bushes, back into the trail.
Yeah, she literally kind of
Just took
went down
off.
to her right here. So we think Evan put one in her butt. And she got some hot lead in the buttocks. So, but that happens. This is hunting. So you said something to me after you shot that little buck. You said my legs were shaking so bad.
It's because I was nervous. I was like, because my first deer, so
Yeah.
I
You
was
feel
nervous.
Yeah, yeah. I don't blame you. I'm nervous every single deer I shoot, buddy. That feeling never goes away. So that's called an adrenaline dump. So yeah. Hopefully Austin's here in a couple hours and we recover both of these deer and it's a great night. So it's just insane. It's insane right now. because we're facing the sun and there's like scrub oaks in front of us. So that bucket's just harassing them does. We gotta be quiet because now they're starting to face us. We got a tracking dog coming after 2 deer, and we can't move. We have 5 deer in front of us. All of them are inside 50 yards. Out on the food plot, there's a doe in the woods to our right that's blowing, and she's not blowing for us. There's no way she can wind us. The wind direction is almost opposite. So we're not sure, but the deer are on high alert. Another deer just came out on the field, the doe. So this is a very exciting night of hunting, very exciting. It is 6:30. The wind has died down completely, and we have 5 deer on the food plots in front of us that are holding us hostage. We have a tracking dog that's about an hour or so away, and I just hope these deer leave soon. So it's a very cool thing to watch. What? Yeah. Yep. So we're just trying to not spook these deer at all. Trying to stay still. But the wind is dead. So we don't have that covering our noise anymore. So we'll see what happens. This nice little buck stepped out right in front of us. Really nice buck. There he is. Fletcher's ready to find him. What a good boy. Handsome dog, too. We got a ware-haired pointing griffin.
Yeah, I remember you sent me a picture.
Yeah. She's only 6 months. All right, Fletch. Let's see if we can put that nose to work. All right, so right now, they're looking for the doe Fletch is working. So what do you think, Ev?
I'm excited.
Oh, you're blinding my camera. Well, Fletch is, he's barking like crazy. We're tracking the buck right now, and we're in the hinge cutting. If you watch my hinge cutting video, I'll leave a card up here for that, but we are in the hinge cutting area, and the dog is barking like crazy, and Austin thinks that he has a really good track. So let's hope this dog gets her done. Time and temperature check. It is 7:18 on Sunday, October 9th. It's about 37 degrees. We are back in the saddle. We did not recover either deer from last night. We found blood from the small buck, but we were able to deduce that it was a high shoulder shot based on the blood that we found, and that deer is still alive. The dog tracked it for about 450 yards, and it didn't bed anywhere. So we went back and looked for the doe, and we found no sign that she was hit. So we are back in the saddle this morning. We have seen 2 deer. Evan saw 2 deer. I've seen 1. One was on the neighboring property. The other one was not far away from us, but the brush was so thick, you just could not get a shot. And Evan is quite certain it's a buck. I only saw its back. Evan saw its head, but you could just see flashes of it through the brush. So there was really no way to take a good ethical shot. So we're gonna sit out here for not a whole lot longer. We're probably gonna be out here till 8 or 8:30. The brush is still very thick, and we're only about 4 feet off the ground in this blind. So unless we have one cross the field, it's gonna be pretty tough shooting. Well, we didn't end up seeing anything else on Sunday morning, and we did end up leaving the youth hunt empty-handed, but I think that given the circumstances, we would still conclude that it was a successful hunt. So if you've watched this long, thank you so much for watching. If you're not subscribed, I hope that today is the day that we earned your subscription. Please hit the like button, and we'll see you on the next one.